Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the third video, and basically as I said for the previous two, first one was Man City Newcastle semi-final of first leg reaction. The second video was Chelsea vs Arsenal first leg semi-final reaction of the same tournament, Carabao Cup. And now this one is going to be Man City vs Manchester United. It's an away game for Man City. It's the preview and predictions. So let's get on with it. Manchester United vs Manchester City. It's the Manchester Derby game. You can say this way. The first leg, which of these between the two teams happened in October, I believe, at the home stadium of Manchester City. 3-0 victory. Absolutely cooked Man United. Yeah, Haaland again with a goal, Foden with a goal, Haaland with 2 goals and Foden with a goal, Doku cooking, Nico Riley cooking, Matheus Nunes cooking, Donnarumma cooking. So yeah, all these guys cooked in that game along with the other players. Rodri was there as well, and then defense of Ruben Diaz and Josko Guardiola and John Stones as well. So all these guys cooked. Unfortunately now defense, as you know, defense crisis is absolutely bad for Manchester City. Ruben Diaz out, Josko Guardiola out, John Stones out. So it's a very tough situation for Man City. However, they fought back very well against Exeter City FA Cup, then the Carabao Cup, and then the Premier League match against Brighton. So they've gone for new defenders, Kusanov and Max Ellin. They've recalled Max Ellin from Villarreal FC and brought him back to the first team. He played for the academy, and yeah, he again he's back into the first team. Sorry, his first time in the first team. So good news for him. Brighton game. So overall consistency from Max Ellin and Kusanov. Average rating of 8.1 across all the 3 games. As for the Brighton versus Man City, the Man City was the Exeter, and then around the Newcastle versus Man City in the Carabao Cup, and then the FA Cup of Man City was the Exeter. So yeah, very good performance. Overall, very good performance from these two defenders. Obviously, our usual right back, left back is obviously cooking right now. They're having a very good season. Matheus Nunes right back, absolutely cooked Man United last time around. Absolutely cooked those players. And meanwhile, Nico Riley cooked Benjamin Šeško and Matheus Cunha. Now, if I come to the action, let's go to Manchester United. They are in a bit of a okay situation, although they unfortunately lost against Brighton in the FA Cup, and they are out of the FA Cup. 2 Brighton, 1 Man United. Our goal comes at the very end for Manchester United. Kind of a consolation goal for Manchester United. Benjamin Sesko gets the goal. But in the end, Manchester United with their new manager at that time of recording, at that time of playing the match, was Darren Fletcher. So yeah, you cannot obviously it's a big game for them as an overall club to get something out of it, but unfortunately they didn't take the opportunity and make most use of it and get that W. They would have liked at least 1 trophy this season, Manchester United, if they got out of Carabao Cup, which is a very embarrassing exit. They exited in the Carabao Cup against Grimsby Town on penalties, and then now against Brighton in the FA Cup. All now Man United needs to do is somehow get Premier League position and somehow qualify for Europe, either UCL or a Europa League qualification of that round. So let's see how that goes for Manchester United. Obviously they have great players, but again some of the players were missing in that Brighton game, again the FA Cup and in the previous one. So in the Premier League, Manchester United have their own set of troubles, and yeah, overall they have a huge management change right now. Obviously, Jim Ratcliffe is there as the top guy for Ineos and the ownership, and then now recently Ruben Amorim got sacked. So then they got Darren Fletcher as an interim manager for Manchester United, and then now they just confirmed a few days ago Michael Carrick, former Manchester United player, will manage the club until the end of the season, and Manchester United plan to sign either him or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for the next season. on a 5-year contract or a 4-year contract. So let's see how that goes. Obviously, Man United fans, you know what's coming. You have your own set of good players, great players, but again they need to turn up in these big matches. And again, in that Brighton match, some of you all had a hit, some of you all had a hit, some of you all had a miss, and some of them were just not there in the game. So yeah, Manchester United, good luck not only against us in Manchester City in the derby game on Saturday, the 17th of January, but good luck to you overall for the rest of the season, along with your new manager, Michael Carrick. So let's see how this goes. Coming to predicted lineup now for both the teams. I'll do this time. Let's start for Manchester United. Goalkeeper Sen Lemons has to start. Again, he has performed well in that Brighton game, and in the Premier League also he's been doing good recently. But again, the hiccups of that Manchester United midfield and defense, which leads to those goals from the opposition. So yeah, again, but Sen Lemons is good overall. Better keeper than Altay Bayandi. But yeah, he needs to start. Sen Lemons needs to start against City. As a City fan also, I am saying this. Good keeper, great guy. Yeah, good reflex overall. He needs to start. Now defense, I don't know how they're going to go about it. So in the Darren Fletcher wala game, they played 4 in the back line, and in the Amorim also last game, I think it was against Burnley or I think Leeds United, if I'm not mistaken. So 4 at the back, not 3 at the back. Again, I'm just going with whatever I have in mind. I think I'll go Lisandro Martinez, Lene Yoro, and maybe Matthias De Ligt as your defense. The fullback is going to be Diego Dalot and now Patrick Dorgu. So these two are the fullbacks. Ahmad is now back. Bryan Mbeumo is back. So that is good news for Manchester United. They have some kind of attacking play. So now that is sorted for the fullbacks. Patrick Dorgu on the left wing back. Right wing back is Diego Dalot. The midfield is going to be consisting of Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, he's just come back from injury. So Bruno Fernandes is there. And then you have the Manuel Ugarte, and maybe a Casemiro will start. If not Casemiro, then maybe Bryan Mbeumo or Amad Diallo will start as a midfield. I don't know how that's going to work out again, but it's all up to Manchester United right now. Let's see what happens. I think the midfield mostly is going to be Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro and Ugarte. I think Amad will play maybe right wing or a Bryan Mbeumo. Now coming to the attacking front, I think striker has to be Sesko. Left wing has to be Cunha. Unfortunate. Either he could have played as striker or play Sesko. I don't know. You can play kind of Sesko as a left wing, but he doesn't fit in there. Sesko striker then. So finally Sesko striker. Left wing is gonna be Matheus Cunha. Right wing is a mixed option. You can go for a Bryan Mbeumo, you can go for a Amad Diallo. So let's see how that works out. That's my predicted lineup. And then obviously on the bench you have Xerxes, Menu, Kobe Menu, Heaven, Luke Shaw, all these youngsters guys. So let's see, young guys, sorry. Let's go to Man City preview. Man City lineup very quickly. Donnarumma will start now. It's a Premier League game. Trafford is featured in 2 games back to back, respectively in that FA Cup game against Exeter, and then now against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg. So Donnarumma will be back for his routine Premier League match. He'll be in the goalkeeping department for Manchester City. Right back Nunez. Centre back is again I will go with the same thing. Max Allen and Kusanov centre back. The left back is going to be Ake again holding midfield, or a Nico O'Reilly, or Ake will be on the bench. The holding midfield is going to be Rodri now. Now as of now, injury list is still pending. Still going on. So Nico Gonzalez injured. He is a doubt though. So he may feature in this game. But otherwise the remaining injuries, Josko Guardiola, Ruben Dias, John Stones, Savinho, all these guys are still injured. So I think Rodri will start. Although Nico Gonzalez is in doubt, so let's see how that works out. And yeah, Rodri will holding midfielder then. Midfield will be same again, Bernardo Silva, Cherki, Bernardo Silva, Reinders, Foden. And then you have the attacking front of Doku, left wing, Haaland, striker, right wing, Semenyo. On the bench, it's going to be Cherki. Unfortunately, although Foden has been washed, has been a little bit woeful in the previous game, so I think Cherki has to start this game. I think Foden has to be benched. It's a very tough decision. Reinders could be benched though, so I think I'll just switch it up a little bit then. Sorry, Bernardo Silva, Cherki, Reinders. That's my midfield. I'm not going with anything else. Bernardo Silva, Reinders, Cherki. Foden has to be benched. He has to be benched. Unfortunately, he has had his own set of games against the Exeter, Newcastle, Brighton, but he's not performed in any one of those. Although he's performed brilliantly in the previous games through those games. So yeah, Foden has to be benched. Now a little bit tricky, as I said, for attacking. Cherki could come as a right wing for Semenyo. Semenyo could go on the bench, but I don't think Semenyo will go on the bench. Maybe Haaland will not go on the bench either, because Mamouche is still at AFCON. They are playing for third place, Egypt, I think today or day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow, Saturday. And then, yeah, Mamouche is still there. So, yeah, Doku, I think left wing. Very clear on that. Striker will be Haaland. And I think right wing can be either one of them. I'm okay with it. Either one of them has to get benched, but Cherki has to start. And the condition is Semenyo has to start and Cherki has to start. So Foden on the bench, Trafford on the bench, Ake, Lewis, Stefan Mufini, Charlie Gray, and all those guys, other guys on the bench. Now finally I'm wrapping it up with the predicted score. Very tough to call. Again, it's a big game, so let's see what happens. I think I'm gonna go with 3-0 Man City. 3-0 Man City. 3-0 Man City, or it could be 2-0. 2-0 or 3-0. That's it.